What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. So if y'all been watching the channel for a while, you'll know the vehicle we're in. We can't say that because the radio picks up on it, and it's like Siri. It wants us to tell it something. So the car that we can't speak of while driving has had some bad luck on the way to Florida, and we're on the way to Morristown. And we don't go to Morristown very often. Don't really care for Morristown that much, but we're going to Morristown because the windshield has a crack in it. Let me turn the camera around. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I don't know how good this is going to pick it up, but there's one, like, when we get out of here, you can see it right there, and then there's another one right there. So we've had some kind of bad luck on the way to Florida a couple of times, where when like a vehicle in front of us, it always happens. It's inevitable. A vehicle with like a trailer will run off the road. I don't know why they can't seem to drive in South Carolina, but it's always in South Carolina. They run off the road, they throw rocks up, and I had to replace the windshield on my Tundra like the week after I got it for the same thing. The Mercedes has 2 cracks in it, and of course you all have heard we want to trade this for a 4Runner, and we want to get the window fixed before that happens. Now I'm assuming they're just going to fix it, repair it. Yeah, they're just going to repair it and not replace it. So it's kind of interesting. Maybe they'll let me videotape that process. I don't know. Hopefully they do, because I've never seen that process, and probably a lot of you haven't either. So hopefully they let me film that so you all can see it. And then we're going to run up to Knoxville and do some bowling and eating and stuff like that. But for now, I'm going to get off here. Just wanted to give you guys kind of a heads up what's going on, and hopefully they let me film this, and that might be a little interesting to see exactly what happens. So anyway, I will see you guys and gals here in just a few short minutes. All right, guys, so you all seen what it looked like before. They just got done with it, and they said this always happens. To me, it looks worse than it did before we had it done. It was like $168. And they said there's nothing they can do about this except for replacing the glass. And that's probably what we're going to have done, which is going to be another $250 deductible. So, but let me turn this around and show you what it looks like. All right, look at this. You see this right here and this right here? That shows up really, really well. If I put my hand up there, I mean, you can see how clear it is. But I mean, you can see these 2 lines like day. And over here, you can see these right here, and it goes longer than it actually went before. Now, it didn't look that bad from the outside, but from the inside, it is very, very noticeable. So, can I recommend having your windshield repaired? Maybe if you have just a little bit of, like, I don't know, like a little divot that's not spread just a little bit, maybe. But if this is what happens if you have a little bit of a crack, no, that looks worse than it actually did before. So if you have, if it's coming out from that little circle at all, I can't recommend it. And I don't even know if I could recommend them, because these had those little lines coming out from them. So I don't even know if I could recommend it then, because I don't know what the outcome would look like. I'm assuming as long as it's not cracking out, you're probably okay. Although I can still see a little bit of that hole that was there to begin with, but we'll wind up having to pay another $250 deductible to have this windshield replaced. The only good part about that is they can just come to your work and do that, which they might have been able to do this too, I don't know. But we were going to Knoxville anyway, so we swung by here, but that looks like crap, and they said there's nothing they can do about that. So kind of like false advertisement to me, because if they knew it was going to happen, you think they should have told us before they even started it that the crack. What happened was they actually came out here and talked to us, and then when we went inside and they had one side almost done, they came in there and said, no, you may see a little bit of lines and we need you to sign right here. But they already had one side basically done when they came out and told us that. They did not tell us that before they actually started the repair. So, but you can see right there, I'll take pictures from the outside later on and put in the video as well, before and afters, so you can see it. But from the inside, it looks like crap. Are you happy with it?
No.
Just get your windshield replaced. It's not even that much more expensive. Okay, I wanted to add something in at the end. I took before and after photos. Let me get into the light a little better. I don't know what's going on with the lighting, but I took before and after photos. But the weird thing is, when they did the fix, whatever it was, you can't really see it from the outside. So in the before and after photos, you can't really see the lines from the outside, but in the inside, it is crazy clear. Let me turn the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I know I did this at the place, but I didn't notice how much you could see it from the inside, but not the outside. If we get that in the brick, you can see right here and right here that you can see those lines very easily, actually. And then if we come over here, I don't know if I can get this to focus. There we go. Look how good you can see those two lines. They're way bigger than they were before, and they are crazy noticeable on the inside, but not on the outside. It's nuts. And the other side, even though it wouldn't focus, is just as clear as that. Actually, the other side is even more clear than this side. In the video, it actually showed this side a little better than it did the other side, but just sitting here looking at it, the passenger side is way more noticeable than the driver's side. So if you're looking at it from the outside in the before and after photos, it's hard to see, but from the inside, it sticks out like a sore thumb. So we are literally going to have these windows replaced, or this windshield replaced, and I don't recommend this. If you just have like a little divot, and even that little divot right there, I can see it. Just replace your windshield. I cannot recommend Safelite's fix, because even the little dent or the little chip where it happened to start with, if you're sitting here looking at it, it's still plain as day. Don't waste your money on that, in my opinion. It's not worth it. Neither side is fixed. The chips, the main chips, and where they would actually fill them, if that's all it was, is very noticeable on both sides. It's a waste of money. Don't do it. Horrible job. Just replace your windshield. Again, I appreciate you watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. See you next time.